No. God damn.
Water slides you can't ride. Hey there, YouTube. Tell me, what could possibly go wrong on a water slide? They're way slower and more enclosed than roller coasters. Well, usually. Things could happen, like getting stuck, in the dark, and even being slammed into someone 3 times your size. I've experienced that before. Oh, and how could I forget falling off the edge? But hey, there's still a great time. Just ignore the broken bones, the possible monsters living in the tubes, and also the fat guy you collided with. That's why today we're going to tell you 10 water slides that you don't have to worry about riding anymore. Here's 10 banned water slides you can't ride. I can ride it though, I'm awesome like that. Let's begin, shall we? Number 10, Steamer Slide. Barring how dirty this name can be construed, Calypso Water Park in Ottawa, Canada was slammed with 20 charges in 2015 due to safety issues. 9 were withdrawn during the trial, leaving 11 charges remaining. The Calypso Water Park was found guilty of 6 of these charges. These charges mainly concerned a particularly dangerous slide called the Steamer Slide. Now here's how this slide goes. Riders on the steamer plummet down the sled on tubes, and those tubes slipped fairly frequently, leaving several people injured. One person broke her vertebra in 2 places on the ride. Another broke their collarbone. When these injuries happened, the water park failed to report the incidents or shut down the slide. Oh boy, what's this? You got a broken collarbone? I can't feel my face! Walk it off, kid. He's a lollipop. And what about you? I broke both of my legs! Walk it off. Number 9, Aquasphere. Now this one sounds less dirty and more like a Pokemon move. The Aquasphere is part of the Peninsula Aquatic Recreation Center. This slide, which features long, winding paths, has been plagued with all kinds of problems since its conception. These problems usually result in people suffering some pretty intense injuries. One boy was seen thrown out the side of the bottom completely limp after falling off the raft and being bounced around inside the slide. The impacts left him unconscious. After this incident, the slide was closed for investigations into what caused the problem. However, this is hardly the first time the slide has been shut down after an injury. In its past, the slide has severely injured 2 young boys in one incident, and had its pipe burst in another, as well as injured 2 adults who hit their heads on the ceiling of the slide. Even when the ride was first tested by the staff and their families for a private event after first being built, it still managed to injure several people. Number 8. Shoot the Rapids. Shoot the Rapids is a water slide in Cedar Point. Riders get to go down a massive slide while on a raft, with up to 10 people fitting on one raft. The ride was the site of one of the worst injuries and incidents in water slide history. One of the rafts was being pulled to the top of the hill when the ride malfunctioned. The raft was sent hurtling back down the hill before flipping upside down. That meant that 10 people, count them, 10, were stuck in their seats, trapped in the water with no way out. One woman had suffered severe head injuries. There were children on the raft who were scared out of their minds. People rushed into the water and attempted to manually flip the raft back over by hand. If it weren't for these brave people who answered the call, the people on the raft probably would have drowned. Number 7. Black Hole. One of the most infamous water slides in the world is the Black Hole slide at the Wet n Wild Water Park in Orlando. Don't know why I went southern there, but hey, whatevs. It has been the target of several lawsuits, all filed by people who have been seriously injured while riding this death trap. In 2000, a man was awarded $1.73 million after filing a lawsuit pertaining to severe injuries he suffered in the black hole. He was struck by an unknown object while traveling down the slide. When he was ejected out from the bottom of the slide, he couldn't move his legs. He later needed metal plates implanted into his neck. There have been countless other lawsuits against Wet n Wild after injuries sustained in the black hole. One girl suffered injuries after falling off her tube, hitting the bottom. Another person came to a complete stop and was hit hard by the next person coming down the slide. Another girl's tube flipped, injuring her. Kinda seeing a recurring pattern here. The main problem is that the ride takes 23 seconds for a person to complete, but the staff send a tube down every 20 seconds, meaning they don't wait until the first person has left the slide before pushing another person down. Number 6. Insano Water Slide. For our next water slide, we go to Brazil's Beach Park. It's home to one of the tallest water slides in the world. We are, of course, talking about the Insano Water Slide. This thing is a whopping 41 meters in height. That's the same as a 14-story building, so it was bound to have terrible injuries associated with it. Riders experience speeds of over 65 miles per hour on their riveting way down at the bottom. They say it is so steep that your body barely touches the actual slide. You're in midair for most of the ride. Because of this, it's incredibly important to cross your ankles and cross your arms around your chest if you want to ride this thing. For all the hype, the slide is over in about 4 or 5 seconds. Staff often laugh at people who come out of the bottom of this ride. These tourists are often reduced to tears by the time they get spat out of the bottom of this behemoth. I mean, can you blame them? That's a 14-story building drop. It's terrifying. I mean, what if there's an alligator down there you didn't know about it? Actually, it'd be a caiman considering it's Brazil, but still. Number 5.
Okay. My friend Brian and finding me. Hey dude, what up? How you doing, Brian? Honey, what are you doing right now? It'll be fun. Give me a point.
Sahara Sidewinders. The Sahara Sidewinders ride at the Kalahari Resort in Wisconsin Dells has a track record of being very dangerous indeed. It's marketed as the only indoor slide with loops, the first of its 10.
How you doing today, Brian? I'm about to think you something. Here you go. You should watch that.
And water slides you can't ride. Hey there, YouTube. Tell me, what could possibly go wrong on a water slide? They're way slower and more enclosed.
Huh? Yeah, you should watch it. It's funny. Yeah. You get that, Brian? Huh?
Hey guys, for this video, we set up this door in the middle of the park, and when people sit down on this bench, I'm going to walk through the door and disappear. Here's how it works. We set up the door directly across from the bench. When the door opens, it's going to obscure their view, and this is going to give me the opportunity to quietly run across and hide behind the sledge. The door then will be closed by a remote control, giving it the illusion that I just vanished through this door. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Huh? Oh, what? Huh? You watching it? You hate it?
My name is Grover. Sean. My name is Ian. I'm Taylor. My name is Owen. And I am not...
Stella, you wanna go?
You did that on purpose, Flash!
No, but I should have. You better watch your back. All right. Give it up, Parker. One sec. Come on, man. Why did you take it from me? Like, Flash, take it, man. Go ahead, take it. Just take it. Alright, how about this? Alright, how about that? Flash, no play, man. Take it from him. Flash, take it. Yo, Flash, let's go. Do it, Flash, stop playing, Flash. Go, Flash, come on. Take two.
Oh! Oh my god! Wow! Oh crap! You need about the plan. I'm sending it to you. It's funny. Oh, you need about this. Huh? You see that thank you plan? I'm gonna send you a video are funny. And the videos are so funny. You have to watch them. That video is so funny, dude. I think you another one. It's about this video. About this video for thank you, Brian. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, people for fantastic packaging from Spider-Man to find the trout. You should watch that. That is so funny. Was it funny? How do you like it? Is that funny? That is so funny. You see how you took a basketball and then destroy him instead of dunking the basketball there and he broke it. You see that? That's funny. Yeah, Peter Parker. You know who Peter Parker is, right, Blonde? You know who Peter Parker is? Yeah, played him in Andrew Garfield, who played him in 2012 in the Fantastic. Yeah, wanna play, Call of Duty Go together? Yeah, I'll probably do a live feed finally. I